There was once a young man named Daniel, faithful, hardworking, prayerful, sincere. Everyone around him admired his heart, his character, his purity. But there was one question that haunted him every night. God, why am I still alone? Daniel wasn't ignorant or careless. He wasn't chasing the wrong people. He wasn't lost in the world. He simply couldn't understand why every relationship he tried slipped through his fingers like sand. He prayed. He fasted. He waited. And the more he waited, the more silent everything became. His friends got married. His siblings built families. People who didn't even care for God found love, started homes, and moved forward. But Daniel, he remained in the waiting. And slowly, a voice began whispering in his mind. Maybe something is wrong with you. Maybe God forgot you. Maybe you're not meant to be loved. Daniel tried to shake it off, but loneliness can be loud. And one night, after watching yet another wedding invitation come to him, he broke. He found himself sitting on the floor of his room, tears staining the pages of his open Bible. God, I'm doing everything I know. I'm not chasing sin. I'm not rushing ahead. So why am I still alone? And for the first time in months, God began to answer him, not with thunder, not with miracles, but with a story. Sparkles, let me show you what you cannot see. Daniel's spirit was drawn into a vision. He saw a carpenter working on a masterpiece table. But the carpenter spent far longer on the foundation than on the surface. He shaped, carved, sanded, and refined the base with incredible patience. In the vision, Daniel asked, "Why are you taking so long? The top looks perfect already." The carpenter smiled and said, "Because if the foundation is weak, no beauty will remain beautiful for long." The scene shifted. Now Daniel saw a gardener digging deep into the soil. The gardener buried a seed so far into the ground that no light reached it. Days, weeks, months passed in complete darkness. Daniel asked, "Why is the seed hidden so long?" The gardener replied, "Because roots must grow deep before branches grow wide." Then the vision changed a third time. He saw a potter shaping clay on a wheel. The clay collapsed again and again. But the potter smiled, not frustrated but intentional. Daniel asked, "Why do you reshape what collapses?" The potter answered, "Because I'm not building something temporary. I'm forming something that must last." Suddenly, everything went dark. A still, gentle voice whispered, "Daniel, this is you." Sparkles Revelation 1. I kept you single to protect you. God showed Daniel scenes from his past. Conversations he didn't understand. People who walked away. Promises that broke. Relationships that never started. Connections that felt right but ended suddenly. God said, "Every person I removed would have hurt you, drained you, or delayed you." You saw loss. I saw danger. Daniel's heart trembled. He realized what he called rejection was divine protection. Sparkles Revelation 2. I kept you single to rebuild you. Daniel saw himself standing in an empty room. Nothing remained but his Bible and his faith. God said, "You asked me for a partner, but I needed to strengthen the partner I already have, you." He understood that God wasn't punishing him. God was preparing him, teaching him prayer, building his character, removing old insecurities, breaking generational patterns. Sparkles Revelation 3. I kept you single because of your assignment. Daniel saw his future, platforms, people, ministry, responsibility. God whispered, "Your calling is heavy. Not everyone can hold the weight of your destiny. Some would admire you, but not understand you. Some would love your gift, but not handle your warfare." Daniel finally understood. His future required someone spiritually aligned, not emotionally convenient. Sparkle's Revelation 4. I kept you single to teach you real companionship. Daniel saw versions of himself seeking validation from people, approval from relationships, and comfort from broken emotions. God said, I wanted to heal you first, so you would walk into your next relationship whole, not wounded. Daniel felt something break inside him, an old need to be wanted by others. He realized God wasn't denying companionship. He was preparing him to value it. Sparkle's Revelation 5. I kept you single because my timing is perfect. A final vision appeared. Daniel saw a beautiful tapestry being woven. From his perspective, the threads looked tangled, messy, confusing. But when the vision zoomed out, the mess formed a masterpiece. God spoke, if I gave you love earlier, you would have lost it. If I gave you the person too soon, you would not be ready. If I opened the door before time, the blessing would crush you. But when and why time comes, your love story will be nothing short of miraculous. Daniel opened his eyes and everything changed. He was still single. He was still waiting. But now he understood. He was not forgotten. He was preserved. He was being shaped. He was being protected. He was being prepared. For the first time in years, he felt peace. He whispered, God, I will wait, because what you are preparing is worth waiting for. And heaven whispered back, you are not waiting for love. Love is waiting for you to be ready. Sparkle's final message. Child of God like Daniel, your singleness isn't a mistake. It's a season of intentional shaping. Every delay has purpose. Every silence carries instruction. Every closed door is divine mercy. And when God's time comes, you will not just receive a partner. You will receive a purpose partner, a covenant, a calling, a testimony, and you will look back on this waiting season and say with tears in your eyes, Lord, thank you for every delay. Thank you for every not yet. Your timing was perfect all along.